And as I told you at the first time in the morning, we were going to have some startups, some cases of joint ventures, as well we will have some joint ventures creations internally. Please sit down, everyone, that they want to, in case you want to be comfortable in this stage. But also, it's very important, the transformation. And for that, we really need some certain skills to transform the bank in order to innovate. And this is something that we are going to start talking about right now. First of all, we have to connect the ecosystem to the core. We have to connect every single solution that we have in the ecosystem to the bank. And for that, I know he's going to explain us a little bit later in 1 minute how we do that. Secondly, also, we have to be an open bank, and through APIs, we will have also a speaker later. But as well, at the end of the morning, you will have the opportunity to listen how we transform the whole organization into agile methodology, which is driving the innovation and is giving us the right speed in BBVA in order to innovate. So thank you very much, everyone. I know Campo is the head of open innovation internal ecosystem, and she will explain you how we connect the ecosystem to the core. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pedro. Do I have something? Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here, hearing, talking, and being passionate about this thing of startups, innovation. I really think that during these 3 days, a lot of opportunities are coming up. Thank you. What I'm going to do now is to explain you about how in BBVA connect the open innovation into the core. We have many different paths of doing that, and today we want to share with you one of these paths that we are very proud of. But I like to begin always with this slide, where we explain that open innovation is really part of a whole strategy in innovation within BBVA. We have 3 levers in order to do innovation. The first one is organic. The first one is doing the things internally. For the last 10 years, we have a vision, and we have been working towards innovation, and now I have the feeling that we have innovation in our roots. Through agile technologies, we are giving to our clients great products, and I'm very happy to share with you that this year again, Forrester has honored us being the best app in the world. And is that because we have been offering you products such as Valora or such as B Economy that help you to make better decisions. The second one is organically, sorry. What we do by that? By buying companies that help us to be in the state of the art of the technology or help us in this digital transformation. And we did it in both sides, by acquiring companies and investing in other ones through our vehicle called Propel that is based in San Francisco. And now we are opening a new fund here in Europe. And finally, the open one. What we try is to collaborate and connect with all the external ecosystem in order to see what are the trends, how it's going to be the financial services in the future. And we do it with different tools again. We do it through internal ventures, where we create things together with other entrepreneurs and trying to find out what is the next thing. We co-explore with experts in fields, in concrete fields such as blockchain, to learn how it works and what we can do and with use case we can do in the future. Finally, we collaborate. We try to find people over there, companies, people, talent that help us to fulfill the gaps that we feel we have, and we try to do things with them. So this is open innovation. Our manifesto is that we try to connect and collaborate with the fintech community in order to bring amazing things to the hands of the customers. What do we mean by that? That we mean that outside BBVA, is happening great things. The universe is huge, and we want to leverage in this universe in order to do things with them. If we work with such a great collective brain, we think that the products and the services that we will offer to the customers will be amazing, terrific. So that is what Open Innovation is. What we try to do is to promote the interaction between all this universe, between the bank, the startups, and the other ecosystems that are around innovation in Spain, in the south, and all over the world. As you can see, I have put a picture of Alejandro Valverde. I am a cyclist fan, and last Sunday I was seeing the Road Cycling World Championship, and as I was seeing it, I saw so many signals around open innovation about Spain gaining, not only because the whole team, but because they were supported by a lot of providers and collaborators all around the world, the gregarious and everything. But I want to focus right now in the engine, in that the bicycle works with the plate, that are the big ones, and the gear, the small ones. And all of them work in the same, with the same goal, and they are helped by a chain that help them to do this great performance. This is what Open Innovation wants to be. We want to be the chain, the platform, in order to get the best of all the worlds. Okay? But this cannot be only from one side. This should be with a mutual benefit for all of us. And once we are in the finish line, all of us have win. So this is the Open Innovation journey that we have done. This is one of the tools, the platforms that we use in order to connect all the innovation that is outside with the core. We can split this platform in three phases. The first one is the scouting, the second one is the connection, and the third one is collaboration. In the scouting part, first of all, what we do is to talk with our colleagues, with the bank, and understand what is their strategy, their pains, their needs. Once we have that, and we have crystal clear where we can help them, we turn out to the external ecosystem and try to find and to gather the best solution, the best talent, and the best things that are around the world. With these two scoutings done, we do the magic, we do the matchmaking. I say that we are the Celestinas. I don't want to talk about Tinder, because I will talk about Tinder later on. That nowadays, we are the Celestinas. So once there is this matching, our business units connects in a connection festival with the startups that they select as the best ones for them. This year, in June, we hold an event of 2 weeks with 18 business units that met more than 200 startups. And then 11 countries that met more than 100 startups. There, what they get from both sides was knowledge, inspiration, the Open Talent Awards. We select the winners of the Open Talent Awards. And finally, interest in doing something together, in a real collaboration. So once from Open Innovation we gather this interest, we put them in a new process that we launched this year that is called Fast Track, where all these companies are more than that, because we did it with 24 companies. We put them in a process working together with the business unit, with the control areas, with the capabilities, in order to work all together in the same goal. And finally, the last station. If these pilots, if these proof of concepts work properly and they met the KPIs that we put, we will be in the path of offering to our clients a real product and be in the hands of the customer in a record time. So I want to focus today in this fast track because we are very proud of it. Last year we launched the first pilot in Mexico, and it went so well that this year, in September, we launched it in three different countries in September. And the idea and the concept of this Days Agile is putting all the people that is involved in this proof of concept together in the same place and at the same time. So we managed to do, with an Agile methodology, a better way of doing these pilots. I would like to have here some of the startups that work with us in this fast track to give you their feedback of what they feel about this fast track, but we couldn't because they are working in the pilots. But I have here some testimonials for all the stakeholders that work with us. You can see that they are really great, but for me, the best thing and my best feeling of all of this is that they work as one team. The startup, the business unit, the control areas, the capabilities. They feel that they have only one project and all of them are the owners of the project. So in only 1 week, we were able to define the project in a deep way, to have the knowledge of the red flags if something cannot be done because any regulation or because any politics internally. And finally, the startups started to understand us, because sometimes you have to figure out that we are a big company, we have a lot of process and a lot of different ways of thinking, and we managed to get our meaning across with them and go for the same goal all together. So in 1 week, we are in the path of maybe launching the next pilots only in the next quarter. As I told you, you already launched this fast track in Colombia, in Mexico, and globally. And we want to launch it in the rest of the BBVA footprint for the next year. And now, all that I've been talking about this platform, I have the feeling that it's analogical digital. So now our next path, our next tool, is to do all this connection in a digital way, completely digital. And for that, what we had launched just a couple of weeks ago is Open Platform. This is going to be the platform that digitally will connect you with the bank, and the bank with you. The idea is that you startups or any other that has an idea, talent, to register in this platform, so BBVA business units will reach you in an easier way. And you will be able to see our needs too, or our pains, or our challenge. So you will be able to offer your solution to a concrete problem or challenge. But as I have a video that explains that in a better way and with a better English, I will say that you can put us the video, please. Thank you.
Meet Miranda. She's the CTO and co-founder of an AI startup called Prescient. She's just discovered BBVA's open marketplace, where the startup community can connect, collaborate, and drive real-world innovation with BBVA and its partners. By simply tagging their services and areas of expertise, Miranda makes it easy for others to discover Prescient's offerings. BBVA Open Marketplace helps Miranda connect with individual business owners across the globe and find events she might like to attend. To attract attention in the marketplace, she enhances Prescient's profile with videos that showcase their offerings and solutions. Meet Roberto. He's just been promoted to Director of Mobile Payments at BBVA. He's looking for ways to leverage new technologies and partnerships that will accelerate his team's banking solutions. He creates his BBVA Open Marketplace profile. Based on the needs, interests, and expertise he's entered, Open Marketplace recommends Prescient. Prescient's profile and solutions are compelling. Their CTO, Miranda, is going to be attending a startup coffee this week. Roberto decides to request an introduction from Jorge, an open marketplace agent who will guide him through the process of connecting with a startup. Miranda gets a notification. Roberto is interested in meeting her at the startup coffee. Miranda and Roberto connect at the startup coffee event, and Roberto is impressed. Prescient has the technology and expertise he needs to process mobile payments faster. He reaches out to Jorge right away to discuss fast-tracking a proof-of-concept project with Prescient. Together, Roberto, Miranda, and Jorge kick off the BBVA Open Marketplace fast-track process, allowing them to get NDAs and contracts signed while collectively defining a new proof-of-concept project. With just a handful of documents, the procurement, compliance, and security teams can complete their reviews, and the project is approved and funded. Now that Prescient has a project underway, their profile sports an approved partner badge, which boosts their reputation and increases their visibility within the marketplace. Prescient's new status and Roberto and Jorge's endorsements have already led to new business connections in Mexico, Spain, and Turkey. It's a win-win situation, more business for Prescient, and a more liquid way of working for everyone in the marketplace. Join BBVA Open Marketplace, where business leaders and startups find each other and find success.
Thank you. Yeah. So thank you. I hope to see you all of you in openmarketplace.bbva.com and meet you there digitally or over here analogically. Thank you very much. Bye.